when Salesforce announced you joining as the Chief of Quality Officer in 2016, one of the things that Mark Benioff was quoted as saying was, which is exactly what you were talking about, the business of business is to improve the state of the world. And right now, I think, and I don't know that it's necessarily new, but maybe there's just more friction, where many people believe that businesses were founded and run to make money, and really for the sole purpose of making money, sort of not so much focused on the human asset for the purpose of the human asset, but more as a means to an end, if you will. I mean, we talked a little bit about that, but it would be interesting to talk about why Mark and Salesforce actually adopted that forward-thinking approach, and then also how other companies can follow suit.
Okay. Well, if you went to business school, it's a kind of classical business school, 100 years ago when I did, right? Gosh, it was all about, and it was a new science.
Yeah.
Return on invested capital, shareholder returns. It was like this new discipline that sprung up in business schools like in the 70s and 80s, and it's going to be all about this discipline. And, that really carried on, past the turn of this most recent turn of the century. But a school of thinking emerged, I don't know, 80s, 90s, I can't point to the exact genesis of it, this notion of thinking about your stakeholders.
Yeah.
Right? And, one of the places where it was prominent was in the World Economic Forum. This school of thinking really influenced Mark and the co-founders of Salesforce early on. And this notion that when they founded the company, again, just 19 years ago, that they were going to be thinking about all of their stakeholders. I think that's really where, I can't speak for Mark, but kind of looking at hindsight, I'm guessing where did that come from?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he originally got exposed to those notions, but you can see that it's really a core thread that pulls through his DNA. Parker, the co-founder, his DNA, they're both still super active in the business every single day. Mark's the chairman and CEO, Parker's the chief technology officer. Yeah. And they live and breathe those principles, and you see it in their behavior and decision making, and taking a longer focal length and thinking about all stakeholders. And so to be a part of an enterprise like that, an endeavor like that, gosh, you can imagine how empowering and freeing it is versus purely focusing on whether it's short-term or long-term, the pure financial bottom line versus, well, if we make that decision, what impact will it have on our employees, the people involved in this, the people involved in the community, the people involved that are our customers, our partners, the schools, and the broader Ohana, that again, our extended family. That's
yeah.